Hello there, Christmas ENG Bricks here, and in this video, I just added a table to my Lego city, and I know I'm getting a bit redundant here, because I literally just did a video where I rearranged the city again, but we're about to do that all again, because now I added the table. So, yeah. I took out the water in the last video, and I added the skyscraper and stuff. Well, I added the table, and I didn't think to record when I first added the table, but it's fine. I will show you what is happening here in a bit and kind of a mythology. I also made a miniature version of the final plan for the city, but I will show you that in a second. The first thing I'm going to do tonight is, again, it is so messy in this room. I bought more black construction paper, and eventually I'm going to do roads. But that black construction paper costs like $6. So it's going to work for roads now because I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a bunch of like Lego road pieces right now when I need to, fill the city with buildings. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the big road grid layout that I'm going to have throughout the entire city. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So yeah. Okay, so I completely forgot I was doing this video. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I'm sitting here, I'm watching cars. I should probably close the blind. It's also like 9 something, I don't know. But I completely forgot I was doing this video. So, that's where we're at with the roads. Let me flip the camera around. I hate that iPhone doesn't have like a you can flip it while you're recording setting, so I have to like end the recording to flip the camera. Let me sit on my little bench here. Ooh, so here's where we're at. 2 days ago, what? Yesterday? No, yeah, yesterday. It's really freaking hot here, right? And I did all of this, but it was during the day. It was really hot in this room because this room doesn't really get ventilation. I did all of this. Holy crap, it looks so good. So just now I laid down this little bit, and this bit is a bit bigger than a base plate, so I had to like extend it, but that's fine because it's like the edge, so we can always use extra parking. So I honestly might just put some spots, like some, like, I don't know, I'm gonna measure it out because the issue is like let me show you here. Like, some of the cars are like tiny, right? But if I get like a big car for parking, you know what I mean? Like, if I have this car sitting here, I mean, they kind of takes up the whole intersection. Maybe I'll put like some parallel parking spots like right along this little big here. I don't know. I think I could just park cars there and, not really like actually lay down parking lines. But anyway, this is super exciting. And this is like the reason I do like updates and stuff is because like I always want to, for me personally, I want to go back and see how the city was. And this is like a really big freaking video because it's like, this is really big. Like, once I do this, I'm never gonna have to do it again, at least for like another 2 or 3 years. So it's like, right, like the only other things I'm gonna do is like rearrange buildings and build new buildings, right? So like doing this, yes, it's a lot of work, but it's so worth it, right? The only other like big update, I guess, is like when we paint it, because then we gotta physically move everything. But that won't be that hard. I mean, we'll take everything off the tables, and then the stuff that's like taped on, we'll just like undo it in between the tables here, and then we'll just put one table up, another table. And if there's like some mess ups, we can always just, fix that. Like, for example, like that little yellow piece of tape goes between 2 tables, so we just redo that single piece of tape right there. The paper's laminated, so all the tape on it will easily come off. But yeah, I have a lot to do still. I'm too tired to like actually show how I'm doing what I'm doing, so I'll just do that later in this video. But for me, it's like tomorrow. But tonight I'm gonna finish. I'm at like this section right here, so I'm gonna go up here and then that way, and then I don't think I'm gonna go down here yet because I don't know how I want to do that. I know I want it to end a base plate off, so I'm basically gonna build out there, but I'm only gonna put like the street signs for like this little bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so here's the step-by-step process of how I'm doing this. So first, we take black construction paper, and I actually need to cut it because it's just larger than the laminating sheet. So I cut it just a tiny bit. Then we put it in the laminating sheet and we put it through the laminator. So that is step one. Okay, so I'm gonna call it a night for like the third, I think it's the third day of doing this. Here's the progress so far. I also like keep forgetting to actually show you how I do this. I mean, it's pretty simple. Maybe I'll remember tomorrow. I mean, again, you laminate it and then you tape it down and then you tape it down even more and then you tape the yellow bits on top of it. It's really not that hard. But yeah, so today I did the, did I do the yellow bits right here? I don't remember. But I did that. I did all of this road, and then I did all of the tape on it. I still have to do the crosswalk here, the crosswalk there, and then also a crosswalk there. I don't know how I want to do that. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird intersection that gets made there, but it's fine. And then, obviously, I have to do this little connecting bit, and then we are done. I'm going to make a whole separate video showing this off. I think I've said this like literally 100 times. Filming a video over this many days, I keep forgetting. But one big change that I did is that this, instead of being 3 base plates where the Eiffel Tower is, it's going to be 3.5. So basically, so right here, and none of these buildings are going to stay here, but it's like I have 1 base plate from the Botanical, 1.5 from the expansion, and then 1 from this custom skyscraper. So it's 3.5 base plates, and you can see the Eiffel Tower still pokes out in the road a bit. So that's nice, getting another like half base plate slot that I can put right there. Obviously, we're gonna make this road just one way road. I guess it's also 1 lane, and we'll connect it down to there, and then we'll be done. But then I also gotta I gotta put the buildings back in the city too, and that's kind of like, I don't know how I want to do it, right? I know like some buildings like the Avengers Tower, the Daily Bugle, the Jazz Club, I know where the final spots are gonna be. But for a lot of these buildings, especially like these like temporary buildings that are just kind of here until I get more modulars, I don't know. Like for example, I'll probably put this here. You know what I mean? But I probably won't even do that in this video. That'll probably just, happen off camera. I might be like, hey, talk about it. But it'll be weird though, because my city will look very empty for a bit. But I mean, this is all worth it in the long end. I mean, it looks so good. And once I complete the loop and once I get the, once it doesn't look like a mess and it actually looks somewhat organized, it'll look amazing. I finished. My voice is kind of back. Again, floor is a mess. Everything is a mess. These blankets are all over the damn place. I mean, it's all a mess. But it's fine. Let me turn the camera around here. I finished the roads, and that's what matters. And these roads are gonna be here for the next probably at least 3 years, right? So this is a big freaking deal, right? I am going to take a break just for a second here, and then I gotta reorganize this because all these buildings are chaotic as hell. And then I'll put all of this stuff back into the city. And yeah, I'm gonna make a separate video going over this and my long-term plan here, just because it's very interesting, and I'm gonna make the video and then take this apart so I can just have the video for reference, because I want to use some of these parts in building my skyscrapers, so I'm gonna take it apart. I like it. It's a cool model to have, but I'll just make the video and that's all I need. I don't need like the physical model, and I can always rebuild it too. But yeah, we have the full loop, and this is really nice. I ended up doing 2 lanes on that side. I know it looks like very thin on both sides, but it makes sense once the tower's there. There's just a lot of space on the other side because of these like little bits, and I think like I have like food trucks and stuff I could put there, And I actually really like that, right? It's like the perfect size. So I'll probably buy another food truck too. And yeah, I mean, the city is also going to be pretty empty. Which, like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind having an empty city. I don't know. I'm sure I can talk about this plenty more. I'm tired. I'm going to go relax. I'm going to put all these buildings in the city, and yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, my voice is like gone. I put most of the buildings in the city. Again, they look really good, but there's so much open space, which is exactly what I want, right? I want all this damn, dude. I want all this open space, right? Because as I get more modulars, no need to move stuff around. I mean, boom, just put one right there, put one right there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I gotta organize all the Legoland stuff, and then I gotta put the cars in, and then I am done. Well, I did it. Gotta say, I mean, how much work I put into this is crazy. I mean, it only took like 4 days, but 4 days for a Lego City project is just kind of wild here. But I mean, yeah, you can tell I am not that energetic in this video throughout the entire thing. I'm kind of sorry for that. My voice is kind of gone, and I am tired as hell. And it is so hot here in North Carolina this week. It's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, these intersections look amazing. Everything genuinely looks amazing. I know there's still gray bits on the table everywhere, but it's not as much of an issue. I mean, I don't really mind it. And, you know, I had a gray table before, and now I have gray table and roads. And, I mean, yeah. The nice part about this is I have so much land for the next modulars. Like, all of this can be condensed and then eventually removed. So it's a really nice spot to be in, right? I added some fun details, like there's the up house between the skyscrapers, and here's all of the cars and everything. I mean, I'm gonna make like an actual tour to show what everything is and where. I don't think I'm gonna get any like big sets between now and when I do my next like update video. I'm thinking, and I don't think I'm gonna get anything. I think I'm gonna just sit here, save my money, obviously for the Black Pearl, and then for the I'm just gonna do some more part orders. Because you know, before I leave, I gotta turn these boats into the boats that the people want me to make the boats. I'm really tired. If you follow my TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching this video. I have no idea how long it is. I have no idea how much I talked in these clips, but I mean, dude, these roads look amazing. And again, this probably cost me like $10, right? Much cheaper than doing Lego roads for sure. Okay. Yeah, thanks for watching this video, and as always, I hope you have a great day.